Brian Wilson, the legendary rock star and co-founder of the Beach Boys, has died, according to a post by his children on his Instagram account. The rock star's kids shared the joint statement saying they're at a total loss of words at his passing. Okay, so they're asking for privacy at this time and did not provide a cause of death. Brian co-founded the Beach Boys in 1961 with his brothers Carl and Dennis Wilson, Mike Love, and Al Jardine when the group was fresh out of high school. So while the band's first studio album Surfin' Safari didn't perform all that well, their sophomore effort Surfin' USA netted them a gold record, with the title track becoming an enduring classic. So the success of Surfin' USA led to even more record success down the lines, with the band releasing Wouldn't It Be Nice, Good Vibrations, and God Only Knows before the decade was out. So during the string of success, Brian married his first wife, Marilyn Rovell. Alright, so Brian was only 82 years old, ladies and gentlemen. So this is really sad. I'm already imagining that the reason to why Brian Wilson passed away is because of the fact that maybe he was already having health problems like heart problems, or maybe he was having dementia, or maybe he was having cancer, or maybe he was having any other kind of thing, because unfortunately it's very common for people in their 80s to be having health problems, especially those kind of health problems. And I think that the guy really lived a really good life anyways, because he got to co-found the Beach Boys, and he got to be participating with the Beach Boys, and of course he was well known for all of the hits that he got to make with the Beach Boys, and he was loved and all of that other stuff. And you know, he never had a bad thing going on in his way while he was alive anyways. And we all remember him as this really kind, cheerful guy that was always positive towards his own fans and towards his own bandmates and towards everything else that got in his way in life, which to me was amazing. I think that this guy really is, of course, on top of the legends, along with the Beatles, along with Elton John, along with many others that were around in those decades. Because, of course, like I said, this guy really was a legend, and this guy really was someone that was, you know, highly loved, especially, and of course, highly popular for all of the hits that he would make. I don't think that there's going to be another Brian Wilson, because Brian Wilson is one and only for all of the stuff that he did. And, you know, at the end of the day, I don't think that nowadays there will be somebody that really gave it all of his all anyways, like Brian Wilson did.